All right, so a huge shout out to Oily for coming down and getting my oil changed. It freaking worked amazingly today. But today's video is shop versus mobile. Shop over here, mobile my truck, right? I call it my shop because it's where I do some cars. Sorry for the mess. We are in the phases of doing a little mini project, so we're doing a shed. So we got a lot of wood and stuff, but when I work on cars inside, all that is pretty much out. But you want to have a shop or you want to be mobile? Which route do you want to take as a detailer, or as you're getting your feet wet into the detailing world, right? A shop is amazing for the main reason that you're working inside, right? Being mobile, you don't have that leisure. You're outside. So as you can see, I'm wearing a jacket and a beanie because it's a little bit cold. So you're out in the elements, right? A shop is climate controlled. You can put your heater to 75, work nicely. You don't got to worry about being outside. As to being mobile, you're out in the elements. If it rains, you probably ain't gonna work if you're a mobile detailer, right? And those are the cases that at times I face as a mobile detailer. I don't have a shop. My shop is my garage, but I love going to the customers, right? A shop, you got water, light, maybe you gotta pay monthly for products. What else? And you got to pay for your rent, which is a lease, and that's usually like $1,400 for a nice location. So you got to look at all that into the factors as a detailer. Are you financially ready to take on that task, right? And I think that's the main reason why I don't get a shop yet. It's not that I'm not financially ready. It's just I look at all those things and I'm like, no, I can save a little bit of that stuff being mobile. When you have a shop, some people say you're more professional or you're reputable. But being a mobile, you're also a professional and a reputable detailer. And it takes a minute to get to where you want to go. In the beginning phases, yeah, you may have a lot of no's because they don't know you, right? Or maybe the presentation you gave to the customers, it just didn't flow correctly. They don't buy. So, but that's okay. It's part of business, right? Let's see. What else did I write? Another reason why I like being mobile is for the simple fact that I go to the customers, right? You don't have to take it anywhere, right? I had a customer once tell me, man, I'm happy that you're mobile, you come to me, because there's so many crazy people out there driving that I could get in an accident, right? So I'm happy that in those 2 hours that I was there, or whatever the case may be, his vehicle was safe, right? And he had peace of mind. Another thing I like about being mobile is it's on your time. It's not on my time. I work for you, so I go to you and I service you at your time that you chose, right? At times, shops are great. They get very busy at times, right? And they're like, well, I can't go, you want to go ahead and book for next week or something. And I have the same issue at times being mobile. I stay so busy that, I have to put them for the following week, right? But I'm glad that I have customers that are understanding and they're like, hey, I totally understand. I see you out there working. I see you busy. So yeah, that's fine. Put me for the following week. But while I was here, like sitting or watching this guy from Oily, it really caught my attention. For one, I like that he was very communicative. He communicated everything with me from the start, which is a plus. And I really felt like I related to this guy that was servicing my truck because I love communicating with customers. I like staying on top of, hey, I'm about 30 minutes out, right? He showed up right on time at 10, which was the appointment, and he did his service. He didn't push me to buy anything. It's something that I love to do. I don't like to push customers to buy anything. I don't like to do upselling. I let my work do the upselling for me. And many people have asked me, Carlos, how do you do that? You don't upsell. Upsell is important. To some, yes, upsells are very important. For me, I focus on what you hired me to do, which is usually interiors. So I'll start with the interiors, and upon that, you're like, oh wow, well, hey, can you fix scratches, to an extent. So I offer them like a one-step. They're like, what's better than what's the best protection you have for exteriors? Oh, that's a ceramic coating, right? But I don't like to shove my packages down customers' throats. I don't like to upsell. A lot of my work is done through Facebook, through my personal page. I post my work there, and the customers I've serviced before, they follow me, and then I'll post something. They're like, hey, what is that? They'll inbox me, and then that's how I do the sales, right? But in the world of a shop versus a mobile, there's not really like a correct answer. It's everybody is different. It falls onto what you want to do, right? And what you want to really put your name out there. As for me, my name has been built being mobile. This is my shop. This back of this bed, I have all my stuff to get the job done. I can go anywhere, anytime, any place, and I don't have to rely on electricity, on power. What I spend is minimal being mobile, other than an oil change today, or tires down the road. Those are the most biggest expenses you'll pay. Obviously, my rent is the truck payment, right? That's like my rent. I look at it as my rent because I'm still paying this vehicle off, but I'm almost done with it. So I'm so happy that I'm almost done paying this truck and no more payments. But that's how I see it. Shop pays $1,500 a month for lease. For a shop, I pay $600 for this truck. Right? Light, I don't pay light bill because I don't need it. Water, water is very minimal that I spend on. It's not like a lot of water because I don't have it running all the time. So I looked at all those factors, and at the end of the day, mobile is the way for me. And of course, I worked outside all my life, so it just fit perfectly with me. Many are always ding me for doing a correction outside, as to why don't you pull it inside into a garage or something. I love working outside. I'll pull the vehicles in when I'm coating them, but while I'm outside, I rather enjoy the sun and work outside. But at the end of the day, it's all gonna fall down to what is best for you, shop or mobile. Everything is gonna be dependent on yourself. So if you're just starting out your business and you really want to get into, what do you need? Do you want to be shop-based or do you want to be mobile? At the end of the day, there's really no right or wrong answer other than you're the ultimate decision maker of your business, and you got to factor in a lot of things that what's going to work for you. Because at the end of the day, right now, I go to the customers. Marketing is very minimal on my side. Advertising is very minimal on my side because all my business now is solely off word of mouth. But if you do get a shop, you got to remember, you got to pay advertising. You probably have to pay marketing. And usually the people who market for you, it's not $50 a month. It's usually a substantial amount to market your name out there, right? But it's all gonna fall down to what you prefer. So hopefully this video helped you guys out on shop versus mobile. The ultimate choice is going to be yours. You guys have a blessed day, and we'll see you guys tomorrow for the giveaway. Be safe.